Hey, what's up guys and gals? It's me, your old buddy Mr. Moose, and we're back with a little Farm Expert 2017. Now, first video we did, we introduced you to the game. We did a tutorial on the weather conditions and how that affects your terrain. So now that we've knocked out that, we're going to continue on with the tutorials. Today we're going to be doing preparing the soil. So that's what we're going to work on, a little plow in action. Thanks again for all the great comments on the video. It does seem like you guys are sort of mixed on how you feel about this game. Some of you guys are really excited about the features that are in this game. Others of you guys not really impressed, but you know, that's the reason I do these videos. I'm not here to slam the game or give you like a critique of the game. I'm really here more about to do the gameplay and let you guys experience it and make your decision up as to how you feel about it. But I will give you guys my personal, you know, as far as my critique of the gameplay as or what I'm experiencing. Let me point out the things that I'm experiencing. So here we are, we're at our household. This is where all of our equipment is stored. It's giving me the basic same information it gave me before. You're also you can also buy specialized farms, which allows you for animal breeding and fruit processing, which is really something I'm interested in. I really want to see that. You can move using the default keys, WASD. You can also look around using the mouse. Yep, that's the same stuff from the last tutorial. Let's get to it. All right, enter the tractor. So we're using the Landini Power Plus S 6175. This is the one that we used towards the end of the other one. I don't see a weight anywhere around, so we're not going to get a weight. We're not going to get any of that good stuff like we had in the last one. So we'll go ahead and enter the tractor. Again, we got the animation for getting in. And I'll go ahead and give you guys a look around the interior here. That's something I didn't do in the last one, just so you see the graphics package. Not as polished and refined as some of the other competitors out there. But one thing I did notice is the dash actually works on this. Alright, we're up and running. So yeah, if you look down on the dash, you'll see like it says 1A on there. You may not be able to see that, but it does say 1A down there. Then we've got the computer is on all the time on this. It works as well. We'll see the speed, the RPM. I'll show you all that. Work hours is on there. Build, GPS. Interesting. I wonder if it has GPS. Then we got a back cam. That's kind of cool. All right, so connect up to the plow. To do that, we go into reverse. Oh, neat. Check that out. There's a grid that comes up on the back cam that shows me where I need to back up to hit that plow. Very, very cool. All right, finesse back a little bit here. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think I passed it. The little touchy on some of the stuff. I've noticed that, like, if I try to finesse the tractor around a little bit, it wants to lurch on me. It will all of a sudden just take off. There is some of the smoothness that you would expect isn't there. All right, so as you can see over on the computer, it's showing that I'm running about 4 miles an hour. My RPM's at 1830. You can see I'm in 1A, so as I switch gears, go up to 2A. Now we go up to 3A. You see the RPMs mess around a little bit and then stabilize again. Yep. Very cool. All right, so let's head on up to 6A and head on over to the field. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of first person today as well as do some third person, because I want you to see how the tractor reacts while we're doing this, all that good stuff. But also, guys, give you the outside view as well as let you see what's happening. And with the plow hooked up, it seems like I get some extra cams that I didn't have with just the tractor. All right, so we're coming over here. I got to go to the Blue Cross. Plow the field. All right. So we'll approach up to the field and square up to it right here. Start off on this edge. There's a little green box around the field that lets me know where the defined edge of the field is, if you guys can see. Let's I'm gonna back up a little bit here so I can get straightened up. I gotta remember I changed the controls, put some buttons on my joystick on my steering wheel so I could actually not have to click on my keyboard nearly as much. But yeah, I mean, the response of my my foot pedals is a little touchy in that it's got a huge dead zone, and then all of a sudden the tractor just takes off on me. I really don't like that. I'm going to gear down to first gear for plowing. I'm going to go ahead and rotate my plow. It's the wrong way. So it seems like the plow I had the other day had T to change the rotation and R to lower it, but this one doesn't. This one just gives me R to lower it down. So alright, let's see if we can get a nice smooth plow here and a straight furrow to begin with, so that the rest of the field will follow. It does want to pull to the right, so I'm giving it quite a bit of left steering wheel to keep the tractor on a straight line here. Quite a lot of left steering wheel. Probably almost 180 degrees of left steering wheel to keep it on a straight line, and just saw at it. All right. Because your first plow is your important plow. You get that straight, the rest of your field in real life will be straight. In this game, that might be a challenge, because as I said in the last video, I had issues with it trying to climb out of the field on me. So, all right. So I'm gonna swing over here and gear up a little bit so I can spin on around. You know what I mean? How it just slows down and then it lurches forward. Alright. So here's something really cool that I've noticed. Let me go ahead and get my gear down to first gear. Watch the rear cam while we're in first person. I'm gonna drop my wheel in the furrow here. And watch what happens when I lower the plow. The rear cam is actually interactive. It's actually showing me, it's not some static cam. It actually is responding to what's going on in the game. I thought that was really cool. Nice touch there. My console in the center is also showing me interactive. It's showing me what's going on as far as what gear I'm in and all of that. Okay, now I'm just... Am I stuck? Come on. That's not good. That's weird. It just stuck itself and then unstuck itself. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, you got a fuel gauge down on the left, and then on the right behind the steering wheel, which doesn't react, is your tachometer, and it's actually interactive as well, but the steering wheel is not. The steering wheel does nothing. So you guys have no idea what I'm doing. So that's pretty crazy. All right. But again, you can see in the rear cam, I can see exactly where the plow's at. I can see when I come to the edge of the field, lift out, and now I can do a big, huge sweeping turn and reline the tractor. If I can get the cam up. And I need to gear up, otherwise it'll crawl and it'll take all day to do this. That was a first person look. You know, again, they touted the physics have been much improved in this game. If you notice, the plow doesn't respond very well as far as trailering behind the vehicle. It just kind of right there, it just kind of locked into the left side of the tractor and didn't move a whole lot. It should respond a little bit better than that. So. All right, back into the game. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to first person, and let's see. Let's rotate that plow down. Actually, let's plow this one outside, looking down, so you guys can see what's happening outside. All right, and let's gear down because the tractor's taking off on me again. I mean, I normally plow in like a low range in real life, but I normally don't plow in my granny gear. And in this, it seems like if I plow outside of first, see how it just takes off? I mean, that's just second gear. And I'm flying across here and I can't control the tractor. I mean, it's a little too aggressive change between first and second on the thing. And I've actually... Now I've totally screwed my field up by doing that. Too aggressive of a change on that. The other thing is, watch the back wheel on the plow. Watch it sink into the ground. Again, the physics is supposed to be reactive and everything, but it's not. The wheel's not actually staying above the ground. It's the plow is what's doing everything. I mean, it's just little things like that I notice. And is that nitpicking or is that just pointing out, you know, things? I don't know. See the plow, how it's just locked in now? And it's not actually responding at all to the ground. So the little things like that, though, are going to be the difference between whether somebody wants to play this and plow or whether it's a miserable experience and they don't want to do it. I mean, so far I'm not liking plowing, and most of you guys know I like to plow. I enjoy the plowing aspect of farming, and right now I'm not enjoying the plowing in this. So I mean, I can't hardly keep a straight furrow because of all the bouncing around and everything that it's doing. You know, if I try to do it any faster than one first gear, I have no real control over the vehicle. I can't finesse it across here, and again, all this jumping up and down, albeit somewhat realistic, but not realistic. It definitely messes up your ability to try to do anything smooth. It's a little too aggressive. Alright, so gear up, roll around. How that goes. Again, we're locked in here. The plow is not actually trailering behind the tractor. Alright. Alright, we're gonna plow in 2 and see how that goes. Too much herky-jerkiness, you know? I'm trying to finesse it with my gas pedal, and I can't. I'm either like almost wide open and it's taken off on me, or I'm coming to a dead stop. There's no real finesse to it. So if you're in a hurry, plowing, probably not something you're going to do. Which again, I don't advocate plowing in 6th gear, but I shouldn't have to crawl the entire time. Really sloppy though on the responsiveness of the tractor. And I've done it different ways. I've used WASD to plow with, and I've had the same responses as far as like it just lurching and taking off. So again though, I'm still playing on a beta copy, so maybe it's changed a little bit in the public release. Improved ability plowing, yay! I've been promoted. Of course, right now my teeth are broken from popping in and out of that furrow. Gonna suck to be the person who has to come behind me with a disc and smooth this field out. So I'll show you the other thing here that I've noticed. And again, the physics, the way things behave aren't necessarily proper. If I can't get that plow to straighten up behind me anytime soon. So now if I want to do a 3-point turn to get back into the furrow, the plow doesn't respond. See how it's not really turning the way it should have? I have to wait forever for it to come back around to me. So doing a 3-point turn, a nice quick 3-point turn, not happening. Alright, so let's pull that speed back down to 1. Lock that plow over. Okay, so I've got the gas floored right now. We'll see how that reacts. Trying to stay out of that furrow so I can at least get a straight plow going into this part, which is pretty much straight. But doesn't really work. If I get down in it, I just bounce all over the place. I can't keep it in the furrow. This cut's pretty straight, so when I turn back around, I'll try and plow it straight through the furrow and see how it reacts. Alright, so it makes a wide sweeping turn and come back to it. Alright, drop it back into first. We'll drop the tractor into the furrow. I just cannot finesse this tractor around. It's really annoying. All right. I'm going to try to stay in the furrow the whole time this time, which is the way I should plow in real life. I mean, I do like that when you plow and you do it right and you stay in the furrow, it is backfilling the furrow, which is pretty cool. And the fact that when you do plow, it is leaving that open furrow for you when you plow. And unlike some other games where when you plow, it just changes the ground texture to, oh look, the ground's plowed. It doesn't actually leave that rut there or furrow there for you to go back into and plow back in. So it is kind of cool that they do that with this particular game. So I'm really interested in doing a little bit of cultivating and see what reaction the cultivator has to it, you know, as far as busting up the ground and smoothing it out for planting. So shoots off like a rocket all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm trying to do it in 2A now, and just being able to keep up with it and keep the tractor is a workout. I mean, I'm having to saw at it. The tractor just wants to, the least little bit of gas that I give on the accelerator, the tractor just wants to dart across the map on me. It's just, where is that little bit of small adjustment there, you know? Second gear shouldn't be that huge of a change. I mean, it's almost as much as third is. Alright. So I guess it is lumber through the field in first gear if you want to be any kind of accuracy at all, any kind of quality. If you want to plow and you want to plow properly, you're going to have to do it in first gear, and you're just going to have to suffer through it 4 kilometers. And even then it's lurching all over the place. 2 kilometers, 6 kilometers, 4 kilometers, 6 kilometers. We're all over the road here. Seriously? Oh, the frustration is real. All right. come back home. I'm not done plowing. I still got another pass. What, does Mama miss me already? It's a lunchtime. I come home for lunch. Alright, let's second gear this. Get plowed. And maybe we can smooth out this disgusting plow job with a cultivator or something. Maybe there's some sort of soil finisher they're going to let us use. Soil finisher. Excuse me. Get that right. What's up, neighbors? How y'all doing? I'm gonna drive through y'all's yard because I gotta finish plowing my field. Do we dare plow at 3? Oh, I bet that's a hoot. I feel like I actually have more finesse on it in 3rd than I did in 2nd. It's not lurching on me. Alright. Let's go back to home and see what task we get next. Now we're leaving a little dirt on the asphalt here. How long will we leave dirt on the asphalt? Are we going to constantly leave it on there, or what? Or is it gradually going to fade out? Alright, so let's come over here to our little cross. And what's it going to say? Disconnect the plow. Alright, well, let's go put the plow up. Will the plow back up? I don't think it's going to. I think it's gonna track all the way back around. You gotta love that. Put the plow up, but don't be able to back it up, because it's not gonna actually respond to you trying to back it in there. You can forget that. What's that little blue thing gonna tell us? Yeah, don't think you're gonna back things up really well with this game. It is not. The plow is not responding at all. It is. Oh, there it goes. It's finally turned. I think part of it is the wheel comes off of the ground all the time. Nice response. There, now I should be able to just back it straight in, right? And it should never move. There we go. Yay, before sowing, the field needs to be crumbled and aligned with a cultivator. Yep, it sure does. So which one are we using? Are we using the one that's sitting right out there on the ground? Connect the cultivator. Alright, I can do that. Pull that gear down so we don't just back into it. Alright, so we've got our cultivator hooked up. There we go. And I need to switch into forward gear. Hold it. Let's press that. Oh, it's gonna fold it up. Nice. Nice little animation. Nice little sound effects too. The cranking. Like I said, this game's got some flaws, but it's also got some cool stuff in it. Alright, back to 6th gear. We're still leaving tire tracks. Front over the pigeon. Alright, it moved. Alright, back to the field we go. Let's see if it looks as sloppily plowed as it did before. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much looks exactly as in the position we left it before. Alright, cultivate the field. I can do this. Of course, I said that about plowing too, and I kind of sucked it in, didn't I? Crinkle crink! I like the creaking. That's just, the sound effects are cool. Alright. So, we'll gear down a little bit for this. We ought to be able to cultivate at a decent speed. We'll lower the cultivator down. And we'll go ahead and run through the field. And oh yeah, it smooths it way out. Nice. Smooth out all our mistakes we made. If it fixes the edge of the field as well. Let's see. Trying to remember all the buttons I gotta push. Alright, R will lower it. Let's see it. Whoop! Took off on me again. You cannot back up if you got your implement in the ground, which is cool. It should be that way. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've backed up in real life with my implement in the ground. It's the way I've broken a disc or two. Alright, R, put it back down. I gotta tell you, 2nd gear is completely a joke. I mean, it just lopes everywhere. It can't decide whether it's a low range or a medium range gear. Whereas 3rd is stable and pretty much is a pull gear and just goes in a medium range. It's faster than I would want, but yeah, at least it works. There we go. I'm gonna drop my cultivator out here a little bit and get rid of all the ruts I got around the edge of the field as well. It'll smooth all that up as well. I like this though. This is the way we do it in real life, you know? People we always plow, and then after you plow, you come and run through it with a disc or harrow or something like that to really break up all the clods and smooth out the ground before we bring a seeder in. Which is different from you guys who do no-till, you know? That's the reason why people wonder why I always plow and cultivate in game. That's the way I do it in real life, you know? But again, that's the difference between someone who does, you know, traditional planting versus no-till. And again, nothing against no-till. It's just no-till doesn't work where I live. All right, pick it up. And again, keep in mind, you got to come to a complete stop before you can switch gears. You can switch gears, but you still got to come to a complete stop before you actually try to move forward. Otherwise, the tractor's just not going to run. Oh, I've improved my ability for plowing. I am just ranking up, aren't I? I'm getting them achievements. I don't know what that means, other than it just gives your ability to plow better, but does it make you plow better? I mean, does it give you straighter furrows or something? More control? I'm curious. Oh, puts me back looking at the sunroof if I do that. Much quieter in here. Nice. And again, our rear camera has changed. We actually get an adaptive picture on that. We're not just looking at some static image. I do like the way the tractor bounces around in the field though when you're in cab, you know. That's cool. I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of aspects to this game that are really great. I mean, they've really done some cool stuff with it. And one of the comments I keep seeing from you guys was, this is really cool. It'll force some other developers to take notice and do some of that stuff. And yeah, let's hope. Let's hope. That's all I can say. Alright, drop that cultivator back down. And we'll continue to run through here. So we got mirrors that work. Kind of hard to see the one on the driver's on the left side. Right side's pretty good to see. Our tack works over here. You can see how much mileage we've done, how many hours we've worked. Kind of cool. Got a backup buzzer when we're inside. Gear up, gear out, hold range change. Wait a minute. What? Oh, are you kidding me? There's actually not only gear, but range selectors? Oh my gosh. So A is supposed to be just granny gear, right? Wow, that's too cool. Now I learned something new. See, now you actually have a range selector as well. Might get rid of all that lurking. Let's do 1B and see how that plows versus, or how that runs versus 1A. Which A should be like granny gear. Oh my gosh, why did I not know about this before? Why did I not pay attention better? That doesn't seem to be much better. It still doesn't smooth out the the lurching of the tractor. Very cool though that you have a range selector as well. I could probably get more speed out of this on the road now. See how it just lurked? I don't understand that. It just takes off on me all of a sudden. I really think it's second gear. Third gear seems to, again, just fine. It doesn't just take off and lurch on me like it did. I had a range selector and didn't even know it. Man, the things I learned when I actually read. So there's the way that it reacts if you don't come to a complete stop. It just kept on trying to go backwards on me. Yeah, much smoother tractor controls when I'm in third than I do in second. That's odd. Congratulations, tutorial completed. At the moment, the field is ready for sowing. Hey, not really, it's not complete, but thanks anyways. Come back home. Mama wants you to return again. It's late in the afternoon. She misses her farmer. Gotta finish though. Gotta complete the job. I can't leave it halfway done. The ADD in me, right? Stop. Back up. Stop. Go forward. Drop your cultivator. Huh, the cultivator even takes out grass. I just noticed that. All right. Bounce city, bounce city, bounce. As we work our way through the field. And we'll spin her around here. Cut up through here, maybe smooth everything out a little bit. Try to get rid of these ruts here. There we go. Oh, we're definitely now, I'm putting this thing in D range. 6th gear. Well, actually, we should start it off in like 3rd. And then crank her up to 6th. We should be able to get some speed out of this puppy now. Oh, yeah. Oh, 40 kilometers. Are you kidding me? This thing's a beast. It just zooms. Hard to keep it in gear. Alright, so we've returned home. No blue X as to where to park everything. Wow, look at how dirty the tractor is now. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Is there a way to turn the HUD off? Let's look at controls. Forward, entrench, change directions, hook, previous, folding, lift, lights. There ought to be a way to turn the HUD off. That's disappointing. Developers, if you watch this video, give me a way to turn the HUD off. So I could take a screenshot without that annoying Congratulations, this tutorial's been completed sign. That's, yeah, that's a bit annoying. See what I can do here about trying to get some sort of screenshot that I can use. Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, I might be able to do that. Alright, well, anyways. But yeah, lots of mud on there. That's cool. Now you know why you're going to need a car wash. And it's pretty realistic as far as like how you get mud all over your vehicle. I mean, I've seen, you know, some stuff where you get mud all over the tops and everywhere else. But yeah, you get it caked in kind of like that. Up on the grill, things like that. That's pretty good modeling on the mud. Kind of like that. Kind of dig that. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for our field preparation or ground prep, whatever you want to call it, in our video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you want to see more videos on Farm Expert 2017, make sure you let me know, and we'll try and get some more for you guys. But again, thanks for watching today, and we'll do it again. Until then, stay safe. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I hope you consider giving it a like, maybe even sharing it with your friends. It does help me out a tremendous amount and is greatly appreciated. Also, leave some comments down below. That's really the only way I can gauge if you guys are enjoying what's being put out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want daily notifications. I try to do a new video each and every day. Also, if you want to stay in touch with me and find out what's going on, our social links are down in the bottom left-hand corner. Twitter is where I usually announce schedule changes, live streams, and new video releases. Facebook's a great way to get in touch with me if you have any questions to ask. And of course, I am trying to get to 1,000 followers on Google+, which I know I'll probably be old and gray before that happens. But if you can jump over there and follow me, it would be super awesome. So if you like today's video, there's a whole lot more content on the channel. I hope you'll browse through it, find something to keep yourself entertained until the next video or live stream. Speaking of live streams, I try to do them nightly around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until the next time, thanks again for watching. See you soon.